Alright folks, hello and welcome to this next Desmos tutorial. This video will be looking at how to track movement along a sideways parabola. This will count as a separate function from an up and down parabola. So as we learned in conic sections, and I said function, remember sideways parabolas are technically not a function, but they are a relationship we can model with the curve. And as we learned in conic sections, you might have the equation of a sideways parabola. Sideways will be something like x equals and then the y term squared. And you can fiddle with the parameters here, put it in your standard form to get it to move around. But just taking this basic curve, can we get Pac-Man to move along it? Well, first you might notice you're going to have to use some function notation, even though it's technically not a function. We can make it look like a function of y. So using f of y instead of x, we can set it up as such. So then the question is going to be, well, we want Pac-Man to move along this f of y equals y squared, this relation that is in terms of y. So you almost have to think the output variable here, if the input is y, the output is x. So things kind of reverse roles. But we can make that work with our coordinates. Well, first let's do it the old way. We used to do c and f of c. And we'll add a slider there. And if you play that, you'll see, oh boy, he is not flying along our curve. So what exactly is going on? Let's make sense of this mathematically. C is acting as the x value here, or the input, but that's really the y value. So, for example, when you have c as 10, that's really saying the y value is 10, which is causing the output, or the f of y, to become 100. Okay, because when you plug in 10 here and you square it, you get 100. So when c is 10, we'd have to track all the way up here, and can we spot him there? I think he's there. Pac-Man at 100. And that's obviously not what we want. So let's zoom back in, and all you have to do, since you're working in a sideways parabola, things are kind of reversed as far as x and y. Simply reverse the coordinates here and use f of c as the x and then c as the y coordinate. This now makes sense of things, because after all, we want c to represent the y coordinate, and f of c, or f of y as it's written here, is the x value now. So y is our input and x is our output. We kind of reversed things. And then, if you play your slider, you'll get movement along the sideways parabola. There goes Pac-Man. Okay, so that's how you make it move. Real quick, if you wanted to switch the direction, you can just turn this, instead of regular C, you can make this the opposite of C. And your Pac-Man should fly in the other direction. Okay, and now he's going down. All right, so that's how to track movement along a sideways parabola. One more item to add to your arsenal of Desmos tricks. Thanks for watching this video example.